Welcome back. In Kerrville, the flood just days ago brought devastation once again to areas that had just begun to rebuild. KENS 5's Rania Kaur joins us live this morning with one woman who's been on the ground since the beginning. Rania.
You know, Audrey, we introduced you to Courtney Kate Calhoun just a couple days ago when the rain was really pouring down and Kerrville had no idea what was happening in terms of the devastation. Courtney, what have you seen since then?
It's like waking up in a dream, but a very scary nightmare. This flood's completely different than the last one. Like I said last time, it hit on all the places that it didn't hit last time. So if you look over here, it hit something like a creek, right? And back in the previous flood, it went on the rivers. So the people down there really, truly had no warning. There was no way to know what was happening. There aren't sirens on the creeks. And for a house like this to go through that creek, which is normally trickling and non-existent, this is devastating. So immediately after seeing you, I went into search and recovery down in Center Point. And then after that, I came back to town and started knocking on doors, asking people what we could do. And I found a couple of people, even yesterday, who hadn't been seen yet or talked to, that needed aid. It's been an incredible journey. Everyone from here kind of feels like they have their boots on. But the scary thing is when you walk up to a house and you see that green ribbon of last year hanging on their door, and now they're the flood victim. So,
what does recovery this time look like? Does it feel different in the way you are helping people now?
Absolutely. The big rush of attention and aid didn't come. It's here, but it's not the same as last year. More so now, what people need to do is kind of seek help in their own way. So there's a way to do that. You can go to the TDM website, fill in an ISAT form. What that does is it'll let you know through the state. It'll let them know where these places are getting impacted, because there's really no way to track it unless it's reported, because it's so outrageous and random where it is. So people have to report these things in order for them to be acknowledged. Our recovery seems like it's going to be a little bit longer this time, and it's just because the missing peoples was less. It's more now of the residents being hit and the small businesses getting hit. So it's equally as devastating. The property damage is devastating. I've been in a house that, and we're going to go later, it had 8 feet of water in it. And again, it's from a creek or a runoff. Like this is not the Guadalupe River. This is something completely different.
What's the biggest thing you want people to know? How can they help if they're hearing this across Texas right now?
If you're affected by the flood, go to that ISAT, fill that out. If you're not affected, please go to Kerr Together, start donating, or more so. There's a couple I'm going to name real quick. GEM, G-E-M, Found on the Guadalupe, Hope Worldwide International, Salvation Army locally, Red Cross locally. All these companies, all these nonprofits, they are taking their money without any sort of conditions, and they are giving it to flood victims immediately. I mean, there's no anything. All you do is you submit your picture and they're there immediately. Texans on Mission's about to be here. So just support your nonprofits as quickly as you can, because that's going to be what puts this rebuild into the fastest process before FEMA or anything can get to it.
Thank you so much. And of course, we'll hear once again from Courtney on KENS 5 Plus. So stay with us right here and on our website, kens5.com, for the very latest. Reporting live in Kerrville, I'm Rania Kaur. Audrey, sending it back to you.